Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Brong, Superintendent of Towns County Schools. I just want to give an update on the COVID situation in our school system. I know there's a lot of rumors that are going around the county, and I just want to be transparent with everyone and let everyone know what the actual situation is and what we're going to do to make sure we keep our doors open. The first thing I'd like to talk about are the current cases in our school system. We do have an outbreak in our elementary school. We do have 10 current positive staff members. We only have 6 positive students in the elementary school at this time. There are 0 staff members in the middle school and 0 staff members in the high school who are positive, and we only have 1 student case in both the middle school and the high school. We are seeing what we kind of saw last year, that this is not passing currently through our students, and it wasn't passing through our students last year as well. The majority of these students are isolated situations. They are not attached to one another. The staff members obviously are attached to one another, not all 10. These are 3 or 4 isolated events where staff members have passed it from one staff member to the next. We do have in our community 48 cases in the past 2 weeks, but as you can also see, there are 23 cases in the last 3 days. I've been in contact with the hospitals around us in Union General and at Chattooga. I've also been looking at information at Murphy Medical, and the situation is not looking good in our hospitals in our community. There are a lot of people who are currently in the hospitals, and the hospitals are currently being overran with COVID cases. I would like to point out that of those staff members, several of those staff members were vaccinated, and none of our staff members are in the hospital. But some of our staff members are sick from this virus, and it is still something that we all need to be concerned about. With that said, we are going to start offering a virtual option. We feel at this time in the community and with our hospital situation and what's happening in our elementary school, we do feel it is wise to give parents the option once again to choose an online learning option for your child. One thing in our Towns County Elementary School, because of our staffing situation with so many positive cases, 2 other cases we are waiting for results from their test. Towns County Elementary School will be virtual all next week. That is the elementary school only. Middle school and high school will continue to come to school as we have when we started, but Towns County Elementary will be virtual next week. That will give us time to get the building cleaned and get our staff members back who are currently at home with positive cases. For all schools, we will have a virtual learning option that will start Monday the 23rd. We will send out this evening information on how you can go in and to apply to be online. That is a choice that as a parent you need to make. You need to look closely at if you had a child online last year, whether or not they were successful and whether that is the right choice for them. This choice is going to be good through December 2021, so the choice you make will be for the remainder of the semester. We will reassess this at that time. The hope is that this Delta variant is spiking really quickly, and just as quickly as it spikes, we're hoping that it will go back down. So we will just have to look at the numbers, and what we've said from the beginning, we're going to be flexible this entire year, and as the data comes in, we will make decisions based on what the data says. Towns County Elementary School will use Calvert Learning as an online curriculum, so I suggest parents of elementary school students, if you're going to choose the online option, you can research this program to see if that is the right program for you and your child. Towns County Middle School will use Edgenuity as their online curriculum, and Towns County High School will use GradPoint as an online curriculum. So those parents need to research those programs as well to see if that is right for you. Information for sign up will be on our Living Tree Facebook and our website. So you'll be able to go on there through a Google document and choose whether you would like online learning. If you do not want online learning, you do not have to fill out this form. If you do not have access to any of those platforms, then please call your school's principal and let them know the information if you're wanting to go virtual for the remainder of the semester. As for our protocols, we have changed our protocols. So a positive case has stayed the same. You must quarantine and may return to school after 10 days with no symptoms or 24 hours with no fever-reducing medications. As far as close contacts, if a student is identified as a close contact, whether that is at home, in school, or in the household, They will now quarantine for 7 calendar days, which will be 5 school days and a weekend, and may return on day 8. As far as in school, we are going to be encouraging masks once again. We are not mandating masks, but we are encouraging them. So a close contact with a face covering, if a student is in school and they have on a face covering and they are identified as a close contact, that student may at this time continue to come to school while wearing the face covering. Once again, it's because we are not necessarily seeing the transmission between students. And if it is transmitting, the students are not getting sick, but they very well could be transmitting those to the adults. We are also going to stop allowing visitors in the school system once again, just as we did last year. These are steps we feel like we need to take at this time until we can get more data to make better decisions. As far as mask protocol, I know that is a touchy subject. Once again, we are not mandating masks. We are strongly encouraging them to the students and to the staff. I am personally making that decision to wear a face covering. And as I sent an email to my staff 2 days ago, that I do not know if a face covering is 100% effective. I'm not sure if it's effective at all. But I do know that not wearing one is not effective. And I will take what may be effective over what I know is not effective any day. We are leaving that as a personal choice. But even if it's 5% effective, that is more than not wearing one. So that is the choice I will be making just for the safety, not just for our staff and our students, but for our community as a whole. I hope this information maybe relieve some rumors that may be going through the county. Once again, we do have an outbreak in the elementary school as far as staff goes, but currently we have not seen a large outbreak in our student population. And if we do see that, then there will be more changes that we will make going forward. Hope that you found this information helpful, and we hope to continue to have a great school year. We're going to do everything we can to keep our doors open. Thank you and have a good day.